Oh, didn't see you there. Welcome on in, everyone. You join me in my bed after a long, hard working day. I worked so much more than I planned to today. I got pulled aside by my boss and he wanted to talk to me about some things that he wanted me to do for the next month. That lasted an hour more than it should have. So you caught me freshly from work. I've not even showered. I've only gone to the bathroom and I'm knackered and I'm craving a little bit of taste at home. Welcome on in, Happy Todd. Hello, Malcaldi. I'm shattered, to put it bluntly. I'm exhausted from work and I want some good grub, something that makes me feel like I'm back at home. And I figured whilst I'm in Tokyo, which is known to be the crucible of like the world's cuisines, that's got everything that you could possibly ever want, I figured I would try and find myself a nice place to get some fish and chips, because Osaka doesn't really have any good places for fish and chips. So I reached out to another fellow streamer who is based in Tokyo for his opinion on the best British pub that I can go and get some fish and chips from. And he got back to me and he said that I had to go and check out the Hobgoblin in Shibuya. That man was Cameraman Paul and he is as British as they come. So I'm going to take his word for it and I think I'm going to really enjoy this place. But we are live and I am in Tokyo. I feel you, bro. Thanks, bro. Without further ado then, because this place we're going to, I think is like a half an hour walk away. We should just get right to it, right? Is audio all good? I've not checked anything yet. I should check that now. Moshi moshi, ichi ni san. Ichi ni san. Coming in loud and clear. That is perfect. Yeah, so let's go get some fish and chips, yeah? Right. I've already got the stream bag set up, so there's no faffing around. I had a nice little call with Kotatsu Princess where she phoned me and said, "Oh, I miss you. Why aren't you coming back this weekend?" And pulled at my heartstrings. I thought, oh, maybe I should leave Tokyo, go back to the missus. But I have been very fortunate in that a few people have reached out asking if they'd like to meet up this weekend. And I can't come all this way without saying hello to good friends. Let's go for some fish and chips. Audio's Gucci. Thank you so much. So, let's cue in as well. Oh, I do need to connect to the phone's Wi-Fi when I leave, because otherwise I will not see your messages. Let's not forget to do that. I take the bag off. One moment. ここにね. Let's get this phone's hotspot on the go. I've got so many phones. I've got like 4 phones on me right now. If you ever wondered how to start a career in streaming, you just need to buy a bunch of phones and SIM cards and you're pretty much good to go. Put that away. Cool. And then I need to swap to the phone's Wi-Fi and we're Gucci. I've also fixed a few things on stream. Before, I wasn't able to hear anyone's follow alerts or anything like that. That's now fixed, thankfully. I haven't gotten around to getting the automatic translator on the go yet. That's going to come after I get back home. Yeah, is Benji your starstruck? You should always be starstruck in my presence. Right. Goodbye, room. Oh. The light should turn itself off. There we go. And we're good. Got my do not disturb sign on the front door, so none of my stuff is going to get stolen. I should also cue in the directions. I don't want to be as horrifically lost as I was last night. So, Hobgoblin in Roppongi. It's a Roppongi! I'm basically going back to where I was yesterday. But we're in for a 37-minute walk. It's on the complete other side of Roppongi Hills, though. Can I go through the Imperial Gardens, then? No, I'm just too south of it. Okay, cool. Let's enjoy a nice Tokyo. You should. Kick is looking good. Yeah, we're going to get some proper fish and chips. Yeah. Let's get some. Yeah. There we go. Door wasn't opening. Right. Yeah, elevator F. That'll happen. We've got 3 USBs on the go. Hopefully none of them are connected to this phone. I should probably check that. The USBs are looking a little bit your way, but I'll keep an eye out. So, if I remember the route correctly, ooh, actually, why are we struggling for internet right now? Oh, a minute. I know why. I think one of the phones is connected to Wi-Fi. Let me post up and sort that. Right. Let's get all the tech stuff out of the way before we carry on with our journey. So, right, there we go. Get a bit of slack. Let's check. This phone should only have data. Looking good. Very good. And then go to this phone, which is over here. Wi-Fi was on, so I'm going to turn that off. Don't want it connecting to any public Wi-Fis that have really bad service. And last phone, Wi-Fi is on, have that turn off, because I also don't want that to connect to any bad service. And we're good. Good morning, Fine Leg. It's more good evening over here. It's quite late. I think it's about to turn 8 PM. I kind of lost track of time in the office. They don't have clocks in there. I think it's to make the workers lose track of time so they work extra hours. Thankfully though, I'm always sneaking on my phone. My policy is to not work hard, just to work smart. Right, you join me just as I finished fixing up some tech. So we're now ready to head off to Cameraman Paul's recommendation for the best fish and chips, the best British pub in Tokyo. There we go. You agree? I feel like everyone agrees. You don't want to waste effort on something that's not worth the time, right? So if you can get something done quickly and efficiently, why wouldn't you do it that way? Right, maps. Let's orient myself first. Cool, so I need to be heading that direction. Oh. I'm also going to turn the brightness up a bit so I can actually see what I'm showing you guys. Wow, the audio is a bit glitchy sometimes. Let me try resetting one thing. Full of issues right now. My sous chef. No, head chef.
Sous chef?
She ain't no sous chef, she a head chef. What? Alright, we should be good. Oh. Did just miss my crossing though, which is very unfortunate. Oh, my phone is upside down. Always have a bunch of technical nightmares as soon as I start streaming. It never works just smoothly right off the bat, does it? Microphone is on, receiver is on, everything is on. We are back on the streets of Shimbashi, where I'm currently staying for the night. I check out of my hotel tomorrow. I do need to find another hotel to check into. I'm thinking of just extending the stay that I've got now. I couldn't have the stay until Sunday because I needed a company receipt. So if I had an extra day that I didn't need, my company would be very pissed at me and would refuse to pay for the expense. But are we sounding good? Are we looking good? Ooh. It's even now it's still robotic. Really? Let me have a listen. Oh, I'm getting no internet. How are we sounding? Hello, hello? 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, it's okay now. But a second ago it went funny. Even after we effed when I unplugged the receiver. Oh dear. Okay. Maybe I'll go micless today. Let me cross the road and then I'll swap over to no mic. That might be for the best. Sucks, but for the best. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Whoa. Where's a good spot to post up? It's a bit tight around here. Maybe by that tree. That tree looks good. Let's put the camera down and get into the bag of mysteries, figure out what's going on. Whew. Put you guys here. Hi, hi. What's going on with you today? Alright, this is plugged into this cable. So maybe it got pulled. I'm just going to unplug it, so it's going to be another F. One moment.
Oh, hello, there's another fruit.
Alright. Flares are for when you lose Ruby. Ah, so that way we can figure out where she is. That makes sense. Don't worry, I'm going to be keeping an eye on her.
I thought it would let me jump on it. Oh no, I'm stuck in it. Can you help me up?
You're up. Oh, whoa!
You got it.
I'm stuck.
You're not stuck. You can walk. Walk towards Toku.
No, I've lost things.
This is stupid.
And then let's get this back on here. And then let's also swap out the mic that I'm using. What? Yeah, it's like that the cable got slightly loose, but should be fixed now. Let me check stream. Hello, hello, good morning, good evening, good evening. I think we're good. My internet is a bit slow though. I can't watch the video properly. Hey Sane, how's it going? Glad we got that fixed though. Nothing worse than really shoddy audio. Do let me know if it happens again and I'll just not bother with the microphones today. I like to keep them on though because that way you can hear my beautiful voice very clearly amongst all the rabble. That's the word I'm looking for. Though again, surprisingly, on a Friday night in central Tokyo, it's still not that busy. Is it the Liverpool FC themed pub? No, it's not. I didn't even know that existed. Could you send that my way? This pub that we're heading to today is one that's been recommended to me by cameraman Paul. He said it's the best one in all of Tokyo, and it's the only one that has like truly authentic British food. So we're heading over back to Roppongi Hills on the, I believe it's the west side. So different to where we were yesterday. And we're gonna order a nice pint with some fish and chips. But welcome on in everyone. Amado One, how's it going? Oh, it's really, it's still so quiet. I wonder when like areas like this get busy. Maybe it's, this area is still quite like office spacey. So everyone's going over to Shibuya and Shinjuku where there's a lot more bars and to get some distance between themselves and the office. Maybe that's why it's still so quiet. Hey Catapult Girl, how's it going? It could also be that everyone's still working. I know a lot of people from the office that I was in are planning to stay until like 10 p.m, which is just absolutely insane to me. I had my bags packed, ready to go out the door for 6 p.m. My boss pulled me aside, it's like, oh Ben, before you leave, could we talk about doing X, Y, and Z real quick? I've just realised I'm also going back towards the office myself because I recognise this little place. This is a British bakery that I went past that sells lovely scones. Usually they have lemon drizzles, scones. They've even got little old Hedwig with his couple of London Pride beers. They've got mulled wine, pudding spice tea. Oh, chai, and then they've got Japanese something. I can't read kanji that well. That's where I grabbed my midday snack from today. I was looking around thinking this looked familiar, but I'm literally heading back to in the direction of where my office is. Hopefully I don't bump into any of my colleagues, because that would be kind of embarrassing. Nihon no what? It reads today's tea. Ah, Nihon no ocha. Oh. But the person that runs it, she set up the business because she just loves British culture. We were talking about like how many times she's gone to visit, and she said like every year she makes a trip to Edinburgh, but this year she's planning on doing something different by going to Cornwall, the complete other end of the British Isle. But it sounds like she's not done any research on Cornwall, because I said, oh yeah, you're gonna love it. The weather's so much warmer. And she goes, it is? I didn't know. It's like, yeah, it's like the only place that you can actually go and swim in the ocean and not be freezingly cold in Britain. And she went, oh. And then she started saying like she's really excited to go check out places. She's like knows nothing about the place. But welcome IndieX, how are you doing? I do have a question for you, good sir. Wachi got in touch with me saying that there's apparently a bar that I want to go with her to. I'm not exactly sure what she's talking about. Apparently it's something that you mentioned to her. The only bar that I can think of is Lost Bar, but I think we need a reservation for that, right? Oh, it is Lost Bar, thought so. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get that. Lost Bar, you have to reserve a few days in advance. It'd be great if we could go. I have no clue if we can though. Yeah, I really want to check out Lost Bar. But I'm fairly certain the time to reserve that has been and gone now. Let me get myself clipped. Stick you between my legs. Hey up. There we go. So I want to keep going forward for a little bit before turning left. Anyway, look up at the message log. So I thought you'd coordinate something. Haha. Oh, anyway, look up at the message log. What message log, mate? I have no clue what you're referring to. Yeah, Wachi messaged me, I think, at lunchtime. I saw the message, and she said, sorry for the delay, busy and all that. And then she said, DX said that you want to go check out this bar. But she never referenced the bar, so I was like, I don't remember. The only thing I could think of is Lost Bar, but I'm not sure if she'd even want to go there. Yeah, today's black tea. Nihon no kocha, right? Makes sense, British place. It was quite nice scone as well. It wasn't one of those ones where they give you like whipped cream and some jam. She put in honey drizzle and something else. So you bite into it and it's already filled with lovely stuff. No, honjitsu. Yeah, honjitsu no kocha. Yeah, so today's tea. Right? Hey, Corneo, how's it going? Yeah, to stream Lost Bar, you got to book the sardine can room. And I think it's like months in advance. It's not, because I was looking at booking it last week with Viceroy. And it was still available then. But Viceroy sadly had to leave today, so I never got the chance to meet him in person. He had initially wanted me to go all the way to Hiroshima, but he was there when I was at work. And then he said, oh, I'll just swing by Osaka on like the weekend on my way to Tokyo. But then things just didn't work out that way, unfortunately. Today, busy day, so I'll be around, but not much of a chat. Yeah, no worries, thank you. Feel free to use the alert command to let me know. That's what it's there for. Because I always appreciate people tuning in. They don't have to interact if they're feeling tired or if they're really busy. Just you guys being here to enjoy Japan with me is more than enough. The lovable bar is called Epilogue in Ebisu, Shibuya. I'm kind of heading that way. If I've got time tonight, I might swing and find out more about it. Problem is though, your boy's going to be up early tomorrow, going and just collabing with someone else. Still in the works, it's very last minute. But we should be heading to a lesser explored area of Tokyo that they suggested. I've hit a problem. I have peed 3 times in a row in the last half an hour. My body has become that of like a lady that's gone through several pregnancies. My bladder is just in tatters and I don't know why. I want to see if I can last all the way to the pub, but if I do get desperate, I'll quickly dart into a konbini. But it's a great night tonight. Kotatsu Princess was just telling me in Osaka, the weather fucking sucks. Apparently it's been raining the entire time, but here, it's not going to rain a single time whilst I'm in the city. I think the weather turned sour on Monday, just as I'm leaving, so yes. Ooh, nice bar. If I keep going this way, yeah, and then eventually I can turn left and it's just straight down. Sweet! And then, after I get my fish and chips, I'll probably hit up Shibuya, because it's not too far. Oh. Oh, I also need to make sure my sound is on. Don't want to miss alerts. It is! Sweet! Oh, it's going a bit weird. There we go. I need to cross that road. How do I get over there? Another shrine. This city is filled with just random torii gates. I swear I've seen more torii gates in like this 1 square meter of Japan than I do in Shikoku. It's quite a nice temple over there as well. It's funny, that isn't even the first temple I've seen that is like completely covered by an office building. There's one that's really good in Osaka, and I think there's a hotel built right on top, so you have to go past the temple towards the lobby. And they've done a really good job of like making it blend in and feel natural, but it's still so weird seeing such an old architecture covered by this brand new architecture. It reminds me of the movie Up, where they build the mall around his house. You have homework, British shop, get snacks. Ooh, is it even open? I can probably go during the day tomorrow. That's the one that Greggles recommended way back when we did our stream around Tokyo, right? Oh, Tokyo Tower's making another guest appearance. Can't avoid it in this area. Wait, we've been here before. This is Toranomon Hills. Okay, so I'm heading towards the Abugawa Hills. I can't remember how you pronounce it again. Yeah. I think it'll be closed now though. I know most of the markets around here close at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. and it's now 10 past 8. If I don't rush a bit, I might be too late for dinner at the pub. That would suck. Oh. Should check as well. Am I going the right way now? Yeah, tomorrow. The place that I'm going to tomorrow is kind of out the way. But I should have time. I think the person I'm collabing with tomorrow doesn't have much time in the evening, so in the evening I can head over. Okay, and I keep going, and then I turn right. That's a bit weird. No, I turn left here. Cool. Ooh. It's still, again, very quiet. Well, there's a few people heading home, but it feels like, I don't know if you guys have watched the Netflix show Alice in Borderland, where they're at Shibuya station and they go and run from the police in the toilets, and then they come out and the whole city has basically just disappeared. But this is how that feels like right now. It's really quiet. Oh, yeah, map. Have I got that enabled? I might not have turned that on. 1 second. There you go. Get some Pontefract cakes. I have no clue what they are, bro. Are they British cakes? Gotta remember, I'm from the north. I ain't bougie like that. I discovered scones whilst living in Japan, because they're not really a thing in my hometown. Oh, this area looks nice though. Got a nice outdoor terrace. No one's using it. Everyone's all cooped up inside. Oh no, there's one guy. But the Bunsen burner's not on, so that'd be freezing. It's because of the face, man. For some reason, my bot doesn't like that emoji face. It keeps calling it a dick. But work on him, butt. How's your butt? It's funny, I never really look up at tall buildings like that. But whenever I'm in them, I'm always looking out the window down on people. So I wonder how often I've done something really embarrassing, thinking that no one saw, but people up in the office buildings have saw. Oh. Scammed? Man, you only just missed the British shop, 11 AM to 8 PM. Ah, that sucks. Cooped up inside, the most neuronormative sentence I've ever heard. Me cooped up inside? Where the hell am I? I'm also getting desperate for the toilet. Not again. I'm such a middle-aged lady. There's probably toilets in here. I might quickly dart in, use the facilities. If it's open, that is. I'm at Tosanomon. Oh, I can't read it, the light's gone off. Wow. You're scanned by the bot translation. I don't know what triggers it, man. Genuinely, it's baffling. I have not made the translator bot. I've shamelessly, oh, this is the wrong way, taken it from the lovely, what's its name? Sayonari-san. Sayonari-san is a husband of a streamer who's made some really, really cool bots. The translation bot that you guys are interacting with right now, and the live translate for when I'm speaking that I really want to get built into this stream. They taste like licorice. The Pontefract is near Wakefield, Yorkshire. Oh, see, I've not been to Yorkshire. I've been through it on my way to Flamingo Land, where I get to enjoy my mum's tasty tuna pasta bake every single day whilst I'm there. The weather is so nice in Korea now. Weren't you saying that yesterday it was snowing and like really cold? What's it like now? Oh. Oh, I'm so desperate to figure what is wrong with me. I'm turning into Katatsu Princess when she gets hydrated. I can't be doing this on every stream, stopping every 30 minutes just to use the toilet. Oh, sorry for the ad breaks, everyone. Shouldn't it be Yorkshire? It should be Yorkshire. Now it is 15 degrees weather. That's still a bit cold. I think here right now, it's roughly the same, but we hit like highs of 23, 24 this week. Oh. 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 Where's the convenies? Where's the toilets? I want to be a little rebel. There's no one here so I can cross, it's all good. Ooh, more pink trees. I can't wait until the park near our house is just filled with these. We're going to be out there pretty much every single day just doing hanami. Worcestershire, what's your sister? I beg your bloody pardon, sir. I love British pronunciation, so wild. Yeah, Worcester is a weird one. I was actually talking to one of my colleagues about that name earlier today. We started off talking about the fact that two prefectures in Japan aren't called prefectures the same way that others are. You've got like Tokushima Ken, Ehime Ken, but then when you talk about Osaka and Kyoto, it's Osaka Fu and Kyoto Fu. And I was like, that's really weird. And then I brought in how England has like shires and hamlets and weirdnesses around certain names depending on where you are in the country. And we went on to Worcestershire and they all struggled to pronounce it correctly because of the way it's spelt. Lovely little park I'm in now. Like, what's that place? Gloucestershire. Yeah, I have no clue how you spell it. Us English people as well are confused by the spelling of some places. It is mental. But you do got to remember, the name of places in England has been massively influenced by other countries coming and invading. So there's a lot of places that like might have a French spelling, but we don't pronounce any of the letters in that word anymore. And I'm fairly certain Gloucestershire and Worcester are named and spelt that way because of those reasons. But it could be worse. Could be spelt a Welsh way. Those bastards make the spelling so needlessly complicated. There are so many vowels everywhere. Wait, other countries invaded England? Yeah, man. You should know. England, I think the first time we got invaded that I can remember was when the Romans came and conquered us for the Roman Empire. And then sometime afterwards, I know the Norwegians came over, the Danish, sorry. They were Vikings that came and ransacked England. Then, sometime in the early first millennia, the French came, the Duke of Normandy came and became the new king of England, which is why a lot of French words are used in English, like cafe and such. Romans conquered a bunch of, yeah, they conquered pretty much everything that Europe had to offer, the Romans took, which is why there's a lot of shared culture in Europe now. And why we have such beautiful cobbled roads. Classic French equals words exist. Let's not say any of the letters. Yeah. I mean, it makes things quicker to say if you're skipping things. I must say the Shire part, wrong. For the source here, we just call it Worcestershire. No, it is like Worcestershire. I think that is the correct way to say it. Growing up though, I always used to call it Worcester because of the C. In India, the only history we taught is the English invaded everyone. We did do that. We took all of the invasions that happened to us, learnt from it, and then did it ourselves, but even bigger. And it makes sense that you learned that part. That part had like more of an impact on today than the Vikings invading England did. I think the only result of that is that we have blonde people in England now. You say beautiful with cobbled in the same sentence. I call you proper loony. Cobbled looks gorgeous. Proper like Tudor times cobbled high streets are absolutely gorgeous. Awful to walk on, especially in heels, but beautiful to look at. I'll say Worcestershire. Nah, that's awful, man. You gotta at least put the effort in. Put respect on that name. How have I walked this far though, and there's not been a single convenience store on the way to this pub? I'm gonna get to the pub and I'm gonna wet myself at this rate. It's porous, hazardous and horrible. Nah. The funny thing as well is that cobbled streets aren't technically streets. We have cobbled streets because of the way the Romans built the road. So the cobbled part is like the foundation of the road, and then they would line bricks on top, and then that would form the road. But over time, the bricks got destroyed and the road's been like torn apart by the weather, people walking over them, horses, and all that's left is the cobbled part. But it's become such like, I don't know, like an integral part of the British identity, these old cobbled streets, that no one wants to fix and restore them to the way they were when the Romans were here, and they just keep it as is now. Hey Rad, how's it going? Feeling much better, thank you. All I needed was a good night's sleep and a fuck ton of medicine to keep me asleep. And I'm feeling tons better. We're currently on our way to what Cameron Paul has referenced as the best British pub in Japan. I am close to pissing myself. I was hoping that there'd be a conveni or something on the way, and it hasn't so far. I've seen a few shops coming up. Hopefully they'll be somewhere. But how is there nothing? I'm in such a new area of the city. I would have thought there'd be like a public toilet or two. Yeah, Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin's the name. I love when y'all can't build new buildings because some archaeologists find some fresco under a construction site and will get shut down for 10 years. You'll also love the rules that we have about listed buildings. So if a building is built to a certain style or is from a certain period of time, it will be listed as culturally important to the city, specifically within London. I don't know about other parts of the country. And one of the buildings that we lived in London was a tier 2 listed, which meant that there was a bunch of rules about the types of changes and renovations that you can make to the building. And this house had gorgeous Gregorian bricks and really thin single pane glass windows that slide upwards. But the problem was, because these were single pane windows with huge gaps because of the way that the window's built, it was fucking freezing. Especially during the winter, we were frozen solid. And we asked our landlord, like, hey, it's too cold. Could we have like the windows repaired, maybe get it double paned? And we heard back that he's not allowed to make the windows double paned because that would go against the rules for the tier 2 listing, which is just stupid. So when are you in Tokyo? I'm going to be in Tokyo until Sunday evening, and then afterwards I'm going to be heading home. I see a convenience store. Oh, I'm so desperate. Oh, I need to pee so bad. I downed at least like 6 cups of water before going live because I didn't drink at all at work. And it's all hitting me at once right now. Awesome, had to review resumes. They want to hire some new devs and QAs to our team, and the hourly wage is higher than yours. That's so out of line. I'd demand a pay rise, man. Otherwise you're just training your replacement at that point. No progress because history is more important than your today life. We have lots of progress. We invented the computer, man. Don't forget. Chat, stealth mode. And then, put you guys on my shoulder. Please, please, please let there be a toilet here. we go. あ、すいません。すいません。こっちにお寺ありますか？ない。どこですか？駅？ OK、ありがとうございます。Where's the station? No, there's no toilet. What? There is no station here. What's she talking about? Ah! Fuck it. We'll just go to the pub. There's literally no station here. The closest station is all the way back where I came from. Nah. Oh God, I'm so desperate. Let me put you guys back on the pole. Oh. And there we go. But yeah, but we've had lots of progress in the UK. I will shit on it for the things that need to rightfully be shat on. But we've had a ton of progress in terms of like technology and such in the UK. I think we're like the #1 country for when it comes to research and development. And the French added new colours to the remote banking phone they invented in the 80s. Doesn't make that progress. Nah, but we are one of the leaders of financial services. Contactless payments, we've pretty much revolutionised that. And we've made the best bank of all, Monzo. If Monzo is listening in, I would love to be sponsored by you guys because I use the ever-loving shit out of them. They're basically Revolut but European edition. And if you're ever in a foreign country, you can use your card no matter where you are. And the exchange rates as well is like the actual exchange rate, no like garnishing on top. It's great. I thought I want to be a little naughty just so I can get there soon and use the toilet. But yeah, Rad, that's ridiculous that they're getting paid more than you despite you being the senior member. Oh. Something's going down. You find what very hard to believe? The financial services, the UK is the #1 financial service provider. And it's basically our bread and butter now. It was the vision that good old Maggie Thatcher had back in the 80s to transition us from a manufacturing economy to a service-based economy. And welcome on in, Kiwi. You join me in a desperate search for a public lavatory. I'm very, very desperate. The research bit, no, the UK is still top for research and development. And we're also the top for education. I think higher education. Nah, I'm not gonna get done. That's like one of the big no-nos of Japan, but doing something like that will ruin your whole week. You'll be locked up, lickety-split. They really frown on that. There is another Family Mart. Should I try? I'm so desperate. I'm going to try. Oterai arimasu ka? Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. They have one. Thank God. I'm going to be back in a second, folks.
There's this. Oh, isn't that great, guys? I can't move too much. I am connected by cable.
Yeah, welcome to everybody.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but behind me is a world famous statue. The Statue of Liberty. She travelled all this way from New York just to come say hello. Ain't that great? You did wash your hands after you went to the toilet, right?
Let's see.
You did wash your hands after you went to the toilet, right? Daijoubu, hontoni daijoubu yo. I'm just gonna get a nice taste of Hazu finger in my drink. She grabbed it like this, full finger inside my drink just then. Oishi. Yeah, you should know better.
You know, this
This is like a nail, so like it's gonna.
That's fine. That's honest. I've had way worse in my mouth.
If you were fine with it, you could have licked the table by the way.
No, the table. I trust you to wash your hands after you go to the toilet. You did wash your hands after you go to the toilet, right?
So let's see.
You did wash your hands after you go to the toilet, right?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yeah, the high heels. That's yeah. Wait, so just randomly learning how to squat in a restaurant.
Like this.
Like you're sitting down on a chair that's just below this.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, oh god.
You just go.
I can't get up.
You can't get up.
Okay, no, I'm giving up. Ow!
It hurts that way.
It hurts this side.
Waluigi dance, bro. Waluigi dance is what, like a... Oh shit, there are people near.
We made it. Oh god. I can like actually relax and talk to you guys properly now. Oh. If I ever start talking really fast and move on from things very quickly, I'm likely really desperate to use the toilet and it's all I can focus on. Nah man, just drank too much. You were asking though, why is the road so sparkly, right? They have roads, these sparkles put into junctions in Japan to make it easier to identify when there might be some oncoming traffic. They're everywhere and it's really handy. Definitely something England could be doing. Because when you're driving, especially at night, it's a bit difficult to see if there's a road on the right or left because of the way that all the houses are kind of pushed to the edges of the road. In England, you have like big sidewalks so you can see around the corner and see what's coming. But here, you have to pretty much be perpendicular to that road before you even see that there's a road there. Yeah, it's very cute, isn't it? Hontoni kira kira. So in the countryside as well, it's really handy because there won't be as much lights out. So in the dark, with tight angled roads, it's near impossible to tell if you're coming up to a junction. So having the sparkly road hits you straight away as soon as your high beams or regular lights shine on them, and then you know to like slow down and be extra careful. Yeah, America, you guys rely a lot on traffic lights, which I think it's been like proven or something that they're very inefficient and not great for like traffic control. You guys just need to adopt the mighty roundabout. Those Brits love them. We love roundabouts so much that we've invented a roundabout with several roundabouts around the edges. And it works like a charm. Right, we're coming up to the pub. Yeah, I mean, roundabouts are definitely scary when you first come across them. I remember that being the hardest thing for me to get my head around when I was learning to drive. Because it's terrifying. There's no like sign telling you when you should go. It's all based on like intuition almost. It's definitely something that you get a feeling for the more times you go around a roundabout. But when you first approach one, you just don't know when it is that you're meant to take off and like what lane you're meant to be in, and it's after like the first 5 times you get over it, but that first initial time going around a roundabout, terrifying. Yeah, the Milton Keynes Magic Roundabout is truly magical. Right. This does not look like the area that I'm meant to be in for a British pub. I'm still very much in the heart of business Tokyo right now. You're meant to be scared, it makes you drive carefully. That's true for people that take their time when they are scared, but people that are like jumpy when they're scared makes it so much more dangerous. Especially when you're feather-footed and you're meant to go, but then you get scared so you slam on the brake and then someone hits you. Where is this pub? Apparently it's on this, oh, I see it. I believe that's it. I didn't expect it to be inside of an office building though. This is new to me. Where's the main entrance? Is it inside the building? Oh, they got a darts bar as well. Oh, bro. I could play some darts. Can I get in through here? Oh, it smells British. Okay, so this is the side entrance, I think. I thought it was going to look like this. So I think that's the... No, that's the one in Holloway Road, London. So that's the actual London pub. And they just imitated it. Right, let me put you guys in stealth mode. You've all been hopping on and off of my shoulder far too often already. Turn you around. Oh, that's a toilet. Wait, what? Oh, this is definitely the back entrance. Let me find the actual entrance. Because these are the bathrooms. Classic me, always going from behind. Hi, everyone. It looks super cozy though. This looks way better than a traditional hub. The hub has literally been the only place that I've found that is a British style pub. So this is great. This is such a great find. Question is there any space for poor old me and my camera? Oh, a bunch of scaffolding. Here we go, front door. Ooh, what's this say? Technically, alcohol is a solution. And they've actually drawn ethanol on the board. What they got? They got Sunday roasts at the Hobgoblin. Every Sunday from 12 o'clock you can get... Doesn't really look like a Sunday roast when they put it inside of a bento box, does it? And they've got full English breakfast too. I might come here first thing in the morning. Ooh. Alright, we're in. There's a seat there, but it looks like someone's bag is there. Is there any chairs for poor old me? There's reserved seating. There's chairs there. Table there. Sumimasen. そこの席座っていいですか？左に。大丈夫。あ、カメラもある。顔だけ撮りたいです。大丈夫ですか？ざいます。Right. We've made it, guys. Whoa. Very busy in here. Whoa. Very packed. That's a good thing. That means it's good enough that people come here. If it was a very quiet pub, then you know there's something bad about it, like the food's a bit off or something, right? Right. How are we looking like this? We good? Yeah, it's time to drink. End of the work week, definitely time to get a couple booze in, especially with the British beer that they got. Wow. Well, yeah, it looks lovely. Looks like they've got the rugby on. I don't know who's playing because it's all in Japanese. They've got menus here. Hopefully they've got some really good beer in. I've not had a look yet. I didn't want to be spoiled. But I'm hoping they've got like a Carlsberg or something in. You saw two Aussie things. This will not be a quiet pub. What things did you see? There's darts. Let me take my jumper off because it's also swelteringly hot. No? So on table number 4, please remember your table number when ordering at the bar. So I'll have to leave you guys here when I go to order at the bar. God, I'm steaming, I'm that hot. Jeez. Do get drink, don't get drunk. Yeah, I do not want to get drunk and lose my mics again. Please let me know if I've forgotten anything when I start heading home. So, they've got apparently the best slow-cooked lamb shanks. That's exciting. I've not had lamb shanks in ages. With mashed potato as well, every Friday and Saturday. Today's a Friday. That actually might be what I get. Okay. What else do they have? Oh, they've got homemade pie and mash and peas and gravy. Not a big fan of peas, so I'm not getting that. Bangs and mash. They've got grilled fish, piccata, pasta pomodoro, cheddar shepherd's pie, ooh, chicken parmigiana and fries, club sandwich with fries, hobgoblin burgers, small plates. I'm not seeing normal fish. Oh, they have got fish and chips. Right there, best seller. Of course it's the best seller. Everyone in Japan associates England with fish and chips. Lamb shank is good. I was going to get the fish and chips, but I haven't had lamb shanks in so long. So I think that's what I'm going to get instead. Yeah, happy Friday, TGIF. They've got pizzas. It's British style burritos. Oh, they've got a fish and chip burrito that you can get. English breakfast burrito. Buffalo chicken Caesar salad burrito. They've got pies as well. Hot apple pie, pecan pie, baked cheesecake pie. What alcohol do they have though? We've not even looked at that yet. Wait, it's a Wednesday for you. That's not true. It should be Thursday for you now. Is it still Wednesday for you? How? Well, I wonder as well, is there free Wi-Fi? If there's always free Wi-Fi, I'll gladly hop on. Oh, they do. Hobgoblin and Legends. I don't know where I'll find that Wi-Fi code. I'll probably ask at the bar. But for drinks, what do they have? They've got ginger drinks. I don't want ginger drinks. I want alcohol drinks. Where's my alcohol at? Okay, they've got whiskies, bourbons, single malts, multi-malts. But where's the beer? Here we go. British ales and ciders. They've got Hobgoblin Ruby Dark, Hobgoblin Roppongi Gold, Hobgoblin IPA, an Aspel cider, and a guest ale. So I guess that's like, depends on the day, right? Then they've got Japanese beers. They've got a Belgian beer, the Heineken. Disgusting drink. They've got Wrexham Lager. I'm getting Wrexham Lager. That's up my end. I don't think I've ever had a Wrexham Lager before. That's what I'll get. I'm going to get a Wrexham Lager and I'll get the slow-cooked lamb shank. Because time is relative. The sun is not here yet, but it's approximately 1500 for you. That's just a bold-faced lie. You're based in the States. So it's either 6:44 a.m. or like 2:44 a.m. for you. Don't you lie to me. I ain't that gullible. I also suspect the footy on the TV might be Aussie too. Oh, it is football. No, it's rugby. It's rugby on the TV today. They don't have the teams on the board just yet. Give me one moment though. Do let me know if the camera gets stolen. I'll be back in just a moment with my food. Yeah, thought. Just realised I'm going to need the menus.すいません。どこにオーダーしますか？あ、ここ。このレクサムラーがパイントでお一つください。と、これお願いします。はい。最初のテーブル4です。はい。ありがとうございます。Wow. It's mid-afternoon for you relatively. I don't even know what you mean by that. Oh, one of my phones has gone. That shouldn't have happened. This one should be connected. Okay, that one is connected now. I think we're good though. Did I get a beer belly? I have got a bit of a beer belly, I can't lie. It's more of a winter tum right now. Oh, ありがとうございます。ここにも Wi-Fi ありますか？あ、ゴブリンヌはこれ？グッドビール？あ、グッドビール。はい、ありがとうございます。Let's get that on the go. Oh, nice looking pint as well. I've never had a Wrexham lager before. I don't know if it's new or not. But Wrexham is fairly close to where I live. I think it's only like half an hour down the road from my hometown. Ooh. It's a lot sweeter than I thought it was going to be. Oh, Wi-Fi password didn't work. Because I can't type. Get that connected. Sweet. Congrats, Hihi, you are 3 months beer baby. I'm first trimester right now. I do desperately need to get my ass back into a gym and get back into a workout regime. I was hoping to meet up with Haru-chan and get like an exercise stream in. Get her to teach me some like things that I should be doing to lose all the holiday cheer. Where is the Wi-Fi? Scan for Wi-Fi. I'm looking for Hobgoblin Roppongi. And I'm not seeing Hobgoblin Roppongi. I'm seeing everything but that right now. Maybe my device can't see it. That's a shame. Yeah, well, we're doing good on just the old Rakuten. That's a nice pint. Where's the head? You don't want head. Head is waste. Head is not drinkable. Honestly, Japan have really big heads usually, so I'm quite happy with the pour on this. You get more drink that way, less air. Oh. But I did get a big beer belly. I'm very gutted about it. I was in such good shape before the holidays. I was like 73 kg. I was getting my abs defined again. And then we did our big winter road trip where I spent most of the time sat behind the wheel of the car and quickly put the weight back on. I'm like a hefty 82 right now. Wrexham Lager is a historic Welsh lager brand founded in 1881 and revived in 2011. Known for its clean, light and crisp taste, now co-owned. I did hear that Ryan Reynolds and Rob have bought this because they now own the Wrexham football team and they're massively helping with like bringing Wrexham back because I think it was one of the dying towns of the north before they bought the football team. Yeah, I should eat a lot more veggies. I should bring back the classic cooking streams that me and Ruby get up to. I don't think I've done one in close to like 2 months now. It's been a while. I think the last time I did it was for the 250 followers celebration with Tokuyu. 73 kgs, you weigh half what I do almost. 73 to 76 kg is my healthy weight. Right now I'm I think bordering on what the hospital will call obese for my weight. The problem is I don't put it on anywhere else. It's just my stomach. Like if I put it on my arms and my legs and if it was more spread out, I wouldn't mind as much. But because it all goes to my stomach, I can't fit into certain jeans anymore. And if I'm walking down the road and I don't like fix my posture, it's really bad. Welcome on in, Kage Alex. Wrexham is in Wales. I know, it's down the road from where I'm from. If I put up the map, Wrexham. My dad goes there all the time for work. Yeah, so Wrexham, I don't know if you can see, is just south of Chester, which is just outside of the town I grew up in. That's sick, I'm getting a taste of home right now. That's sick. Whoa. My left leg actually weighs what you do. Nah, bullshit, bro. If your left leg weighs as much as I do, That's what? 125 divided by 82 divided by 125 times by 100. You're saying that your leg is roughly 70% of your weight. You're basically just like that Family Guy skit where the geeky guy comes out and he's got one big arm. You're him, but with just one big leg. I think last time I was your weight, I was anywhere between 80 to 100 kg. Last time you were weighed, sorry. Yeah, it's the holiday chiz. It's the winter period. We're meant to bulk up, fellas. This is when we're meant to get the mass that we then use to sculpt muscles, right? That's what the squats are for. I do need to do some squats. I wonder if the person I'm collabing with will do squats with me. I'm sure they will. It's a big leg. For me to reach 73 kg, I'd have to actually lose my arms and legs. Jeez, bro. But yeah, they're muscle though. You were saying that you were doing like proper workouts and such, right? Before you did your back in with old age. But this is what the New Year's for, right? This is the whole goal of the squat challenge. If you guys want to lose weight alongside me, whenever I decide to do my squats, try doing them alongside me. Let me know what number you get to. Don't lie about it, because that'll ruin the fun. Do the same amount of squats that I'm doing on stream, and we'll both get fit together. Not me, I refuse to work out, that's for noobs. I mean, you can always diet. It's your winter period all year long. It has been. Before we moved to Japan, winter period lasted 2 years. I think I was at like 86 kg for the entire time I was in London. Squats, is that a swear word? Nah. Squats are what make us beautiful. It's what develops the glutes, which is the marbles of the human. They're like the diamonds that we all appreciate. Ooh, it is food. It is a proper, just a lamb shank. Look at this. It's a whole leg of lamb dipped into gravy with some spuds and broccoli. I don't know why they got tinfoil on it. I think they're expecting me to pick it up and eat it like I'm a Viking. This looks good. This looks really fucking good. That's what I was thinking, like running very abusive word form. There are certain people that would be triggered by that word. I'm one of them right now. I'm so unhealthy. That's some decent grub though. It looks so good, right? All you party during December Xmas holiday, drinking drunk. No by January, or you can drink February. Kage Alex was trying to make me do a dry February. Boo the man. I don't think I'd have lasted 2 days. It's so you can hold onto it and you cut it. Nah, that's not what it's for. It's for this, man. It's so I can live my best Viking life. Oh, that's a good leg of lamb. It's so soft. That's really good. It's missing the gravy though when I'm biting into it. So I'm going to need to actually dip it. So I will use the knife and fork. Hey there, Kaiser, how's it going? I don't consume alcohol, tastes like isopropyl. It depends on the alcohol you're drinking. If you're drinking tequila, I heavily agree with you. But if it's beer, certain types of beer, like Kronenberg is really nice. Carlsberg is delightful. A Stella as well is quite nice, but it's got bad connotations. Makes me think of battered cauliflower. Only time I eat cauliflower, lol. Well, this, I used to eat. One really good tip to lose weight, if you eat a lot of rice, substitute it with cauliflower rice. It's, I think, got the same, for the same amount that you eat a cauliflower rice, you consume a lot less calories, and it's also vegetables, so you get like 1 of your 5 a day. Give me the chunk of the meat. Nah, this is all mine. I've earned this. Holy shit, that is good. That's really well seasoned too. Break a tooth on bone. It's possible. Break on a tooth on bone? How? Have you not seen people getting into fist fights? That's how, bro. It's so good. And stop checking out my leg cafe. I have a girlfriend, thank you very much. Cauliflower rice it's so nice. And it's so worth the switch as well. In the UK now, you can buy pre-packaged cauliflower rice and you just take the bag and chuck it in the microwave for 2 minutes and it's an already made meal. You do high proteins and veggies and cut down on carbs. That's also one way to do it. But at the end of the day, it's all calories, right? That's the most important thing. You can cut down on whatever, like calories, you can cut down on fats and such, but it all comes down to the amount of calories that you consume and the amount of calories that you burn, right? 8% of my diet today is brick ramen. Living that poverty life. I feel you, man. That reminds me of my uni days. I had pot noodle every single day, and then I started being a bit bougie and started going to the Starbucks and we're buying a bacon bap every single meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for like a year straight. Your brother chipped your tooth. I somehow connected with his fist when I was somehow. You just ran into it, right? How was the Pokemon 30th anniversary? I did see a lot of things. Specifically on the subways, there was a bunch of because they've got giant advertisement boards, and they were all showing little animated clips of the Pokemon, like celebrating, having fun, doing cute things and such. A few of the shops as well had like special events going on, but I didn't get to check anything out, sadly. It's like an SUV to break your femur. For me, all it took was a bouncy castle to break my sternum, and apparently the sternum is the hardest part of the human body. Yeah, we have cauliflower rice, used to be $2 for 500 grams. Used to be, what is it now? Holy fuck, this is good. I don't know if you're listening, Katatsu Princess, but next time we're in Tokyo, I'm taking you this way. To Cameron Paul, thank you so much for the recommendation. This is great. Hopefully sometime in the future we can go together. Gotta have some potato as well. Either Benji's comically small or this fork is comically large. It's a little larger than average, but my hands are also smaller than the average male hand. I've got little baby hands and baby feet. It's really, really nice. And it just falls off the bone, man. It's a shame I'm not here with someone. I'd like to play some darts. $3.30 now for cauliflower rice. Haven't looked for a while. Fair. Yeah, a lot has happened in the world. I feel like everything has gone up, unfortunately. Even Japan, the country where they've been like negative inflation, has started to get actual inflation now. I think I mentioned in the last stream, people here are freaking out because the cost of a rice ball has gone up 80 yen. Your roommate also has baby hands. Watching him play console is hilarious. It's hard. Genuinely, there are some things that people could do quite easily. Like, if you have a big phone, reaching the top of the screen with one hand is impossible for me. Wait, baby hands and feet, I thought you were over 6 feet tall. I am. So I'm 6'2", and my feet in centimeters is only 28 centimeters. What do you call a slim Benji? I don't know. What do you call a slim Benji? That's insane. They did all 1,025 Pokemon as a 30th anniversary logo. There is a link, but I don't know if I'm allowed to post it. If you ask Kage Alex, you can post the link and he'll let you green flag it. You have to get a mod's approval for the link to not be deleted. I have no clue how they do it. The mods are magicians. I have literally, it's an act of sorcery the way that they get all this stuff to work. And if that doesn't work, you can post it into the Discord. I do want to check it out though. I haven't played Pokemon since I think X and Y came out. Someone ping me in the Discord letter, remind me to take a picture of the Xbox One controller in my hand. Sure thing, man. You just want to flex how big your hand is, don't you? I used to work in floriculture when I was younger. We used to export orchids to Japan. Auburn Day was our busiest. Auburn's huge over here. Auburn is massive over here, man. It did get deleted, but I can still see it. Let's check it out. Let's also get this phone thong off my phone. Pokemon since 1996. Pokemon came out the same year I came out. Not like that. I was born 1996. Damn, they got a logo for like every... Is it literally every single Pokemon they've made a logo for? That's insane. Wait, so what is this though? Terms of use here. So you can Okay, so on the link that Kaiser Richard just sent, you can download any one of these 30th anniversary logos and just use it for whatever you want. That's insane. Wait, so all rights to the materials available for download on this page are managed by the Pokemon Company, of course. Please refrain from using them for anything other than social media, virtual backgrounds on the web, and desktop backgrounds or smartphone wallpapers. You can use them for literally everything, essentially, except for like commercial use, which makes sense. You tried. Yeah, you're meant to be on top of this, Alex, man. You're meant to be top mud. Benji just a wee baby. I ain't a wee baby. I just don't know how the stream element side of things works. I'm too busy with other impressive tech things like the map. That took a lot of work. And it's so impressive that Nomad keeps trying to hit me up asking me how I did it. I'm out the same year I was born. So, you just download the pictures. It's only the pictures, but it's impressive that they did every single Pokemon. I can't believe there's 1,025 Pokemon now, though. That's insane. I will say, though, I've not been impressed by the looks of some of these newer Pokemon. I did play that beta test type game that came out, the Pokemon Legends, I think it was called. What was that one? Pokemon Legends. Is it Arceus? What's the one where it's like old feudal Japan? Yeah, it was Pokemon Legends Arceus. That I wasn't impressed with. I'll be honest, Pokemon isn't... They've not done a good job of making a good 3D Pokemon game since Pokemon Coliseum. I don't know how they fumbled the ball so much. For 3 days and you get sued into oblivion. I wouldn't put it past Nintendo, to be honest. Wow. Yeah, you're 9 years older than me. You're old as fuck, bruh. Sorry to say, but if you're 9 years older than me, you're approaching your 40s really fast. No, I shouldn't say you're old as fuck. I know there are older people in chat. You're as young as your body makes you feel. And my body lately has been making me feel much older than I actually am. You're an OG and quit playing after Diamond and Pearl. I played a little after that, like Black and White, but it wasn't mine, to be honest. Diamond and Pearl was the last really good one. X and Y was when I started to trail off. I think X and Y came after Black and White, right? Because it was the first like true 3D game. But Diamond and Pearl was like the last true like really fun Pokemon for me. Remember when dirt was invented, you voted against it? You're not that old, man. I'm so glad I got this lamb. This lamb is fucking beautiful. If you guys do come to Tokyo and you are craving a good British meal, this is it. This is really good. Thank you for the alert, Richard. Hope you're not too busy today. You're as young as your physical feel. As you physically feel, age is the limit. Exactly. That's what I said. Exactly. You're as young as you physically feel. If you're like one of those 6-year-old grannies in China that does gymnastics all the time, you can still do like muscle ups. You're not 60 at that point. You're still 20. Damn. Wait, are most of you guys older than I am? I'm 29 right now. Is there anyone in chat, not you, Katatsu Princess, because I know you'll chime in. Is there anyone in chat that's younger than me? The potato is really good as well. It soaked up the sauce just right. Really fucking good. I will say, it is a little pricey, this lamb shank. So it was 3,300 yen. You're old enough to be my auntie or mum. How old are you, Cafe? I thought you were like in your 20s. You wish you were born in 81. Why? What's special about 81? That's a bit before my generation, so the only thing I really know about the 80s is that Freddie Mercury was doing stuff back then. And it's very English place, very English prices, right? The beer as well was 1,100 for a pint. So I won't be having too much whilst I'm here. You're only 50 years old plus N amount of months. That reminds me of like, you know, the people that keep saying that forever 19 or forever 20 plus a couple of years. I feel like statements like that only really work for women. If a guy said something like that, you just look so weird. I don't know if you guys have seen this guy. He's on TikTok. And he keeps posting like first trap videos about himself. And he keeps saying that he's like a 36-year-old that still looks 18. And he just doesn't, man. He looks like the meme of the guy holding the skateboard saying, "How do you do, fellow kids?" Like the wrinkles just give it away. You were born 2 days in 82. Ah. See, I'd much rather be born a year later than a year earlier. Because you have that extra year of looking younger than the people that came before you, right? Steve Buscemi, that's the guy I'm talking about, yeah. That's the meme at least. You saw the menu, one food item was 1,400 yen, maybe apple pie. Yeah, it's a bit pricey here. I thought I heard Natsuki just then. Someone just shouted, "Yeah, baby," and it sounded just like Natsuki from abroad in Japan. That threw me. It's not actually him, is it? No, I don't think it's him. Silly Benji, you're supposed to get down with the sickness, not up all night with it. I was up so late last night. I downed so many like cold medications and used so many like anti-congestants and such. I just couldn't breathe. My nose didn't let me breathe, man. Might be a redeem, I can't remember. What do you mean? It sounded just like Austin Powers, right? It sounded like the "Yeah, baby." Yeah, it sounded just like that. That's the guy behind me. But Natsuki did that at the Halloween event, and I was like, holy shit. Threw me. I told you, all you need is a couple of shots of vodka and a vitamin C and zinc. Nah, vodka ruins me, man. Vodka was my first like actual hard liquor that I drank. I think I told the story before, but long story short, I ended up in a car park spewing my guts out and being blessed by Muslim prophets. I don't know the name of a Muslim priest, but they ended up blessing me to like cure me. Just get blind drunk. I don't think that's the answer, bro. That's not life advice. It's nice advice. It's not life advice though. But I was spinning. The broom was spinning. I was sweating. My throat was really sore. It felt like I drank a bunch of razor blades. My nose was completely bunged up. I had a terrible night's sleep. But then the next morning when I did get to sleep, I was shattered. I'm still shattered now, but I felt so much better. And I definitely think I'm over the worst of it now. Imam? Oh, is it Imam? Ah. I'm not going to remember that. If I do say a Muslim priest again, just know that I mean an Imam. It does look. Let me show you around. For the guys that have joined, that haven't seen where we are just yet, we're in the Hobgoblin, Christ, as recommended by Karen Rampal. Absolutely beautiful pub. I have just stupidly dropped my knife on the floor, so let me pick that up. I'll put that on that tissue. Oh, apparently I don't need it anymore because I've ate all the lamb. It's very, very nice here. I think it's styled off of an actual English pub that's in London. I saw pictures outside and the front of this place looks exactly like the front of this place in London. That's not a knife. I didn't realise the Crocodile Dundee was in here. That was delicious. Solid 9 out of 10. The only thing it's missing is like a bit of like minted sauce on the side that you can dip the lamb in. Oh. Cheers everyone. Happy Friday. I hope the work week hasn't been as tough on you as it has been on me. That's fucking delicious. I probably will get another beer. This one, the Wrexham Lager is nice. It's a bit too sweet. They have another British drink, but I think it's a cider. Yeah, Sheppey's 200 cider. I'm not feeling a cider. I definitely don't want to get a Wrexham, not a Heineken, sorry. Guinness is a bit heavy. I might get the Hobgoblin Roppongi Gold. I'm in Roppongi after all. So it feels only right to get the Roppongi Gold. Okay, yeah, I'll get that. I'll thank you for the pictures as always, Magpie. British speech does create a very unique background noise. There was a table of Brits in a pub in Cyprus, and you could tell there were Brits on the other end of the pub. Yeah, it's our way of speaking. We have very unique like intonations and just jargon and such. Like as soon as you hear water, everyone and their mum knows that there's British people around. You're not sharing all the lamb meat, all gone. Exactly. I told you that lamb. I've earned that lamb. That's my lamb. You guys can go to your own British pubs, because I know there's a British pub near you guys somewhere, and buy your own minted lamb. My local pub is Ye Old Trip to Jerusalem. Damn, 1189. Ye Old Trip to Jerusalem, what a name though. Like, it was established back then. Surely that was around during the Crusades. When was the Crusades? The Third Crusade, what year? Because that was the last one. 1189. The Third Crusade with King Richard was 1189. So I think that pub is named after the Third Crusade. More importantly, did they have the lamb sauce? They did not have a proper lamb sauce. They had really good gravy, slow cooked gravy, but they didn't have any good lamb sauce. That's the only demerit I gave it. It was a solid 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 if they had a good minted lamb sauce. I am not on meds right now. I'm not taking any medication today. I woke up this morning feeling much better. I still got a little bit of a stuffy nose, but I think that's the only thing that I'm suffering with right now. Ah, absolutely beautiful. Still a little sweet. It's like someone's mixed a bit of cake in it. It's got like a sugary taste to it. And it definitely looks like it's got sugar in it because look how cloudy that drink is, right? Do they have any Hawkstone Lager? They don't. The only things that they have is Hobgoblin, IPA with a Roppongi Gold ruby drink. They have Aspel Cider. They have a Guest Ale, but they've not said which one it is. They have Sapporo and Acid beers, Heineken beer, Wrexham Lager, Guinness, Bremer Pale Ale I've never heard of, and Sheppey's 200 Cider. They unfortunately don't have any of the, what I would call the gold standard of British pub drinks. They do have bottled Hoegaarden. They've got bottled Stella Artois, but I don't want bottled drinks. If I'm in a pub, I want something fresh from the draft. Bottled drinks have that off-putting taste behind them. There's a lot to choose from. If you really want to have a look, here's a quick scan of the menu. There you are. That's every single drink that they have on draft. Oishikatta. So yeah, I think next I'm gonna go and get the, what was it again? Hobgoblin Roppongi Gold, or if the Guest Ale's any good, I'm gonna get that. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna go order. What? I also need some tissue. Oi.
Very nice bias, huh?
Hi mate. What's the Guest Ale?
Today's guest ale, we have a double IPA and a old speckled hen.
Oh, can I get the old speckled hen, please? Yes, please. Did I pay for table 4? Can I pay now? Hey. ね、多分後で忘れたから。どうぞ。
Can you just double check everything's okay for me? That's including the old
The shaft, okay, yeah. This is all good.
Yep. When you're ready, sir.
Thank you.
Receipt for you?
Huh?
Receipt?
Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, is this mine?
Yep,
That was fast. Arigatou. I'm back. I don't know if you could hear my conversation, but turns out the guest drink is good. I've got a nice, lovely and clear old speckled hen. Much better than whatever I was going to get. I didn't want Japanese beer because I can get Japanese beer anywhere. Hobgoblin and Roppongi, that's a Japanese beer, right? Old speckled hen is truly a British beer. You're not tax deducting your stream meals? No receipt? Nah, no receipt. Don't need to tax deduct. It'd be cool if I could. If I worked for like the business that Sea-Dog set up for streamers. I can't remember the name of it anymore, but Onigiri's part of it, Premier 2 is part of it. A number of Tokyo-based streamers are a part of that business. I think they can expense their like meals and such, which would be so cool. I do need an accountant. My accountant right now is Katatsu Princess, and she's fantastic when it comes to anything other than traveling. As soon as she gets her hands on like a travel brochure or starts looking online at cheap flights to go to, our finances become such a mess. Outside of that though, she's really good at staying on top of things, like making sure that we only buy food that we need to buy, try to cook as much as possible at home and such. She does get swayed whenever we go past a nice looking KFC. How dare you? It's true and you know it. You absolutely know it. This is a business and anything you can do on stream or the stream can be deducted. But who do I deduct that to? Who do I go to and say, this is a business expense, me having a British meal on stream. Could you reimburse me that tax exemption? Oh man, that looks good. It looks so good, right? It's 4:20 a.m. here and I would eat that for breakfast. I've not tried it yet. It might be kind of gross after being imported. No, that's good. That's so, oh, that's good. The Wrexham lager was good. This is like twice as good. This is, ooh. It's got a bit of that malt taste behind it. Ooh. And the colour on it as well. Like the other one, you could tell it was sweet because of how cloudy this is. This one, not that one was, sorry. This one, it's still opaque, but it's not cloudy at all. I'm bringing top tier content to this channel. You are, to be honest, Katatsu. Your plans to go to like every prefecture has been top tier for the stream. It's been bottom tier for our wallets and our expenses. That's why you need someone well versed in legalese. Are you saying that you are someone who is well versed in legalese? Are you offering your services to the channel, the video games? Thank you for the pictures again. Long time no chat. Oh, you guys not spoken to each other in a while. Yeah, it's a darker beer this time. I think this might be the last one. If I'm feeling cheeky, if I'm feeling super cheeky, I might, for the culture, go get a Guinness. Because why not, right? Guinness is like, it's quintessentially Irish, but it's also got a bit of a British identity, especially in like the Liverpool region, where a huge Irish population reside. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe my dad's dad, my granddad, is half Irish, which makes my dad a quarter Irish, which then makes me an eighth Irish. So maybe I'll find my roots in a Guinness. I cannot wait to see live in England. Oh, if we do have to move back to England, I will not stop streaming. So we're going to be hitting up Cornwall in the summer because it's gorgeous. You can go like swimming in the rivers, scuba diving. I've seen people just get like little paddle boards and just enjoy the sun. We're going to go to the Cotswolds. We're going to go hiking around Welsh mountains. Maybe not Scottish ones because they're a lot steeper. Go to a bunch of old towns. There's going to be so much that we're still going to put out. If we do have to go back, that is. I'm completely not well versed in legalese. The only service I've offered is video editing, and judging by your bank balance, it's not required. We can't afford any editors right now. Let me see if I can show off a bit of my bank balance. I'm just going to check that there's no like compromising identity numbers or something that could end up with you guys with having full access to my accounts. Sumitomo. How much are we looking at? Oh dear God. Okay, so I'll take a screenshot and I crop out everything but the number. And there we have it. This is good. This is my current bank balance. That's not to say that I can't afford anything right now, because I do have my Amex credit card, which is just refreshed. So, I have hundreds of thousands of yen that I can spend, but it's all debt right now. So I'm trying to claw back. It's the winter road trip that we went on was much more expensive than we anticipated it being, because the cost of expressways here, the cost of the fuel that we used up, the hotels, the restaurants we went to, the experiences we did, all added up, and it just took a lot more out of us than we anticipated. But hopefully, if I stay within reason, if I don't splurge too much, don't go on as many far out there trips, I'll be fine by midway through March. Hopefully. But if you want to help a poor Brit out, if you want to buy me a lovely pint, you're more than welcome to. If you want to support the channel in any way, there are links in the About section. Obviously, do not support the channel if you are not financially able to. I do not want to make anyone struggle financially. Only give what you can, if you want to. Don't show anything just in case I have zero faith. No. I made sure that everything was cut. Cafe, he won't. I have done so in the past. Just for instance, what is the unit here? British pounds, euro, If you thought that was British pounds, and I'm busy saying, oh, I'm broke. If that was British pound, I'd be laughing to the bank. No, this is Japanese yen right now. Sorry, I just realized I dropped a comment and my stream was a bit behind. What was your comment? Hey Cafe, yeah, it's been a bit. I hope you're well. It's 4:20 a.m. here. I would eat that for breakfast. Oh, were you talking about the food? I thought you were talking about the beer, Armada. Yeah. We're doing good though. Like every single thing I've had to, like the parking, the rent, the bills, everything that needs to be paid for is paid for, which is why my bank account is so empty. I'm also going to get a bunch more money back from my company on business expenses. I've lost out on, I think, 70,000 yen last month because the hotel that I stayed at when I was in Tokyo last month refused to give me a business receipt. So I'm going to be getting that 70,000 yen back next month. So all is well. Is it normal to down your first pint in one go before your meal arrives and then start your meal within the second pint? Absolutely not. That is not normal. It happens to me as well, but it's not normal. It's hard. I feel like as a British guy, there's a certain level of buzz that you get accustomed to when you're in a pub. So, especially when you're sat down about to enjoy a meal, you kind of want that buzz before going into the meal. So you drink a lot faster on your first pint than you do the rest of your pints. It doesn't. It really doesn't do anything. I need food. The lamb looks good. I don't drink. I can skip the beer. Sharing is caring. Hey, if you're ever in Japan and you want to hang out, I'll happily give you some of my food for some of your beer. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I walk to the pub, I'm thirsty, I don't have time for small sips. True. I actually didn't know this about myself before I started working. I'm actually quite good at downing pints. During my first year with a company that I was with in London, we, as a group, because there was 80 new joiners that all joined at the same time, for Christmas, we organised a big pub golf trip, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a bar crawl with a game in mind. And you go to these different bars, and just like golf, you have a par, a number of, in golf it's number of hits of the ball to get a ball in the hole. In the pubs, for pub golf, it's the number of sips to finish a drink at a bar. So if you finish a drink on a bar that's par 3 in one sip, you're 2 ahead. That was like a double birdie, I think it is, or hole in one, of course. And if you take more sips in the par, then you get points added on. And our team was neck and neck with first place, but we were 1 point behind. They took a couple sips, and they needed me to down it. I just went, what? I finished the whole thing. I was like, holy shit. Genuinely didn't know I could do that. What? Oh, I'm getting messages. Okay. I can't read this out. This is private work messages. This is a YouTube thing that I might be getting up to soon. So you'll have that to look forward to. There are 25 of us here. Please share. Please share. I'm not sharing any of my land with you guys. It's gone. You've seen. You've seen that I've ate the whole lot. There's nothing left to share, mate. You'll just have to get your own. Oh. I was hoping to get a cheeky game of darts in, but it looks like people are already playing it right now. I don't know if they'd be too comfortable being on camera, you know. Also, what time is it? It's 9:30. I'm up kind of early. So I think after this drink, take you on another walkies, end it there. Beer round 3. I'm not getting round 3.
You've just seen my financial situation. I need to play it safe. I'm treating myself because it's Friday. And I've not ate out in close like... Actually, I ate out fairly recently, didn't I? What was the last thing we ate out with? We got, during the week, Pizza Hut do this really nice takeout meal that you can get. I don't remember what they're called, but it's basically a quesadilla in a box. Pizza Hut, I think it's called Melts. Yeah, it's these. They're so good. It's so hard not to get these after a long day of work. So I can't even say that I've been good and like held off. I've not. Getting drunk soon. Soon. Once it hits mid-March, that cash will come through and your boy is going to be living. We're going to be hitting up Fukui, I believe is the last prefecture that we've got to hit up. And then after Fukui, we've got all of Kyushu to do, but we're waiting until it's a bit warmer. And we've got the 3 northern prefectures, Akita, Aomori, and I can't remember the other one. I'm hoping as well, when we do go to Kyushu, to hit up Timo and Beppu. She's raided myself and she's raided Kotatsu Princess now, so I think she'd be open to the idea of doing like a tour around Oita, because there's so much to do. You obviously got Beppu's onsen town, but then you've got this gorgeous mountain range with hidden onsens dotted around and lots of old town roads that you can go to. And I know that she's down for collabs because recently, I believe she collabed with Minchu. Whoa. This beer is heavy. This is way heavier than the Wrexham, I can't lie. The problem with onsens is you're naked and can't stream. Not every onsen. There are a lot of onsens in Japan now because families will want to go together, but normally they're gendered. So they'll make them mixed gendered, but require you to wear either a swimsuit or a special onsen suit. You can still find onsens, specifically within like Beppu or within the Nagano or Hokkaido regions, where it's mixed gendered and naked, but they're very rare nowadays. Go visit Timo too. I really want to visit Timo. Oh, you were in the Timo Minchu Club. How was it? I think they were streaming for majority of the time I was in work, unfortunately. Have I ever been to Shirahama? Let me check. Is Shirahama the Wakayama beach? It is. I've not been yet. Ruby and I really, really, really want to go. We've got plans for the summer to go down that way because the only parts of Wakayama we've explored is the mountain range. We've purposely left the beach area for when it's warmer. And the whole point of onsen is having my meat and Jesus. Yeah, I do agree. If you're not got your kit off, it doesn't feel like you're bathing, right? It feels like you're in a swim pool. It doesn't feel like you're getting clean or relaxed. Yeah, it's kind of standard to get naked in an onsen in Japan. It's like the prerequisite of entering most onsens here. It's weird when you first start going into onsens. Like the first time I went with a few people that I met when I moved to Shikoku, all of which were foreigners like me, and they walked in completely starkers. I was like, oh my god, okay. I thought maybe there'd be a bit of hesitation to just whip it out in front of me, but then after that, you just get used to it. Like everyone's got pretty much everything you're gonna see anyway. And Timo Michi went crazy, very long stream. I saw part of it only. Yeah, I did see that their streams are longer than usual. I know Timo likes to focus on early morning streams, and I was surprised to see her still live, and I noticed that she's doing the collab, and that made me realise, oh yeah, of course she's gonna go longer, because Minchu tends to stream very late at night and Timo tends to stream very early in the morning. It just makes sense to meet in the middle. Yeah, statistically you're right. For whatever you have, half of the world has that. So once you, it's still very weird, especially when you grow up in like cultures where it's not normal to see that. But you just have to get used to it. Like all things in life, you just need to get used to it, right? The more exposed you become to something, the more used to it you get. Oh, I'm struggling. It's a very nice beer, but it's a very dark and bitter beer. So I can't drink it as quickly as the Wrexham one. But I would love to collab with Timo. Her content and Rob CD's content are the kind of content that I want to go down. Hers because I love onsens in Japan. It's the number one reason I'm here. And nature and just going around enjoying nice sunrises in the countryside, love it. But then Rob CD at night, where he just goes around to different restaurants, different bars, talking to random people, being social. If I could do what those two guys do full time, I'd be such a happy man. Love bitters. I don't think there's a beer I don't like. There's a few that I don't like. I don't like Heineken and I don't like Budweiser. To me, those two drinks just aren't real beers. They're very light, like almost watery, you know? Lovely stuff. Yeah, Heineken does taste like what that would smell like. I can't say the word because it's very illegal in this part, but it's disgusting. Heineken is disgusting. Budweiser's worse. Budweiser is just liquid bread. I don't want liquid bread in my beer. I obviously know it's definitely liquid bread because it's made from wheat, but it tastes of it, you know? I guess I get used to it because in North America we go near the gym changing room and public swim changing room. Public swim changing rooms in the UK is the same. I've heard though in America that a lot of people aren't as comfortable with onsens as say European people are. I know in Germany, I think it is, public swimming pools, legally they allow women to go topless because there's like a gender equality act. So people are a lot more used to seeing naked people at the beaches and at public swimming pools in the likes of Germany, Spain, I think in the Scandinavian countries, not because of swimming pools, but because of saunas. Oishikatta desu. Right, let's head off. Let me get my jumper on actually. There. Very nice grub. Very nice grub too. Oh. I'll move this to my jumper. Oh, it's stuck. There we go. Cool. Oh. There we go. Get the phone thong on. Whenever I talk about the phone thong, by the way, this is what I'm referring to. It's a little band with a cube on the back that allows it to slot onto my wrist like such. Bit of a pain in the arse though when I'm driving, because with the phone thong on, the phone's too big to fit within the phone holder of my bike. So I'm constantly having to take this thing on and off. Right, let's bounce. I'll put you guys on the pole when we're outside. It's a lovely place. Definitely captured the British pub vibe. They've got a dartboard over there. Gorgeous bar stool. Hey. Nice smoking area. It's a shame about the scaffolding on the outside though.
But you know what?
They've even got a bunch of whiskey in a little cabinet. They've even got a pub quiz. It's a shame I don't live near here. We need a pub quiz near where we live. I miss going to a nice pub quiz. In London, we had a weekly pub quiz with some people that we met in China. Hey, Yib, how's it going? The only kick viewer, I know. There's not many people over that side. We've just finished up at the lovely British pub that Cameron Paul recommended. Gorgeous food. Very lovely flower garden in the front as well. Isn't that beautiful? But they've got the F1 on soon, the Australian Grand Prix 2026. That's on the 8th of March. I'm not going to be here. They have UFC on the TVs. They've got gorgeous Sunday roast, full English breakfast. The lamb shank was phenomenal. Fell apart in the mouth. You can even get a bento Sunday roast, which is a bit weird to me. They have the Premier League on. They even have, full-time chef and bilingual waitress wanted. So if you wanted to work at a British pub, this is your place. Lovely place. Really glad I came. He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka drink. He drinks a lager drink. He drinks a cider drink. They even have the quirky chalk drawn sign. They do. They have everything, man. The chalkboard, pretty humorous. Technically, alcohol is a solution with the chemical symbols for ethanol. Let me get you guys on the stick. Put you on my shoulder whilst I get the stick out. This stream's not going to be as long as last night's one. I had hoped to start a bit sooner, but work kept me from doing that. Whoa. And I've got to be up early in the morning for a potential collab, if it doesn't fall through. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, watching F1 here would be amazing. Just having like a nice public space to watch some sporting events would be really nice. Where we live is quite residential. The only things we tend to have is like a sober place, a home run cafe. I know if we go further afield towards like the north of Surumi no Kuchikoen, we've got Bird's Cafe, which is very popular. And then if we go further south on the other side of the park, we've got a Starbucks. But that's really all we have. I'm so jealous of the people that live here. Like, look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but there's just a house, someone's house. It's right opposite that pub. They could get absolutely wankered and they'd have, like, they would never get lost on the way home. It's right there. Crazy. You were meant to? I was meant to what? He drinks a whiskey, drinks a lager, watching the F1 and the would be grand. What was I meant to do, Kotatsu Princess? Have I forgotten something? Oh, Wi-Fi shit. I've got no chat right now. I keep forgetting. One second. Hotspot. Connect the chat phone to the Wi-Fi so I can actually see your messages. There we go. What was I meant to do? Have I forgotten something? F1, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Me and Top Banana were meant to be going to the F1 together in Nagoya. But unfortunately, I left it far too late and all the tickets were booked up. So, Top Banana's still gonna go. But I'm not, unfortunately. You had me panicked. I thought maybe I'd forgotten. Like, a part of me started to panic thinking I forgot to pay, but then I remembered I paid when I got my second drink. Funny notice, seen outside pub, husband's daycare centre. That's quite funny. It's funny that that is so universal. Like, it doesn't matter what country in the world you're from, that kind of joke will land everywhere. It's like truly a part of like just human nature for the male of the species to hang out at the pub and just get absolutely wankered off a beer. And then like, I don't know what the equivalent for women would be. Is it like getting like shit-faced on wine at a bar or something? That is true, right? Like women drink a far greater amount of wine than men do, right? Especially nowadays with less people religious and going to the church, drinking that Sunday red. You a big F1 fan? How do you feel about the new car changes? You mean the one with the tail at the back? Love it. Innovative. Very innovative. That's the word I was meant to say. I'm a little drunk, I've just realised. No, I think it's great. I think any sort of change that shakes up the game is welcome change. I do think it's going to be a bit of an unfair advantage compared to other cars, which could make the race a bit boring. I will be honest, I've not watched the F1 in quite some time. I used to watch it yearly with my dad growing up, but I've not, I'll be honest, the only thing that I've really been watching for the last decade is anime. But I don't want it to end up just being that, I can't remember who's making it. I don't want it to just end up being the car with the tail that they've just released ends up winning constantly and just basically being that far ahead from the rest of the competition, because then it's just boring, right? It's like tuning in and going, oh, he's going to win again. So, pointless. Men drink more wine than girls? No, I'm saying girls drink more wine than men, no? Wine nasty. Nah, wine's beautiful. You're just not drinking the right one. Universal boomer humor, yeah. Wait a minute, I have not seen a Kotatsu Princess stream. How often do you stream? Maybe I should try watch when you stream. She, I think is planning to stream this weekend. I don't know. I think she's having doubts because I'm planning to also stream on the weekend. And she's worried that we'll split the viewer base. But I think she was planning to do either a co-working stream or a stream around the park. So if you want to see a Kotatsu stream, please give her a lot of encouragement because she's going to need it. Streaming for the first time is always terrifying. Yeah, I'm a little drunk. I'm a tiny bit drunk. Hopefully not so drunk that I can't find my way home. I'm going to try and navigate without looking at the phone this time because I should remember the way that I came. I'm just surrounded by these two buildings, like follow me all around the city. Massive. And one of them is the tallest building in Tokyo now, apparently. Crazy. Yeah, she definitely needs that encouragement. Thank you, Cafe. I'm going to sleep so good tonight. I don't know if you guys also experienced that, when you're not completely drunk, the room isn't spinning or anything like that, but after like a couple pints, as soon as your head rests on that pillow, you conk out instantly, and you have one of the best night's sleep that you'll ever have. It's great. Massive. The top floor apartment reportedly sold for around $95 million US. Fucking hell. 95 million. It makes sense that you are at the top of one of the biggest, well, the biggest city in the world. But fuck, the people that have that much income, I'm so fucking jealous of, man. The question that I have though, these people that have that much money, like how much time do they actually spend in that apartment? Because surely they're working their absolute butt off to make that much money. Where do I go? I think I cross the road here and then cross over to the right. Right? Oh. I am suitably stuffed. That lamb shank has definitely hit the spot. Oh. Like the food yesterday was really good, but I haven't had British food like that in so long, man. The food yesterday helped me to eat the food today. I think the sudden surge of vitamins that I got from such a healthy meal helped me get over the hump of this cold. Not sure, but they do have a private swimming pool. Fuck, they have a private swimming pool. Jesus Christ, man. the tallest building in Japan. I can't, having a private, nah, I can't get jealous. I can't get jealous. Comparison is the thief of joy and all of that. I'm not jealous. Fucking love a private swimming pool. Those rich dudes get the same 24 hours a day we get. They don't work that much harder. I'll agree with you. I feel like no one works as hard as a minimum wage worker at McDonald's. I feel like that's the hardest working job in the world. I feel like there are jobs out there that is probably more mentally laborious. I would say like being a doctor, for instance. There's that huge mental strain of if you mess up, this is a whole person's life you ruin. But when it comes to like physically being on your feet, I feel like McDonald's workers are up there, man. A&E staff as well. But like McDonald's workers, I feel like they're more consistently stuck on their feet. Working hard or hardly working? Me, I'm doing the latter. It's quite funny today. My boss came over to talk to me and we were just hanging out and such. And I think other people started listening into our conversation because this is their first time ever meeting me in person. And we were talking about how within Japan, because they have such a bad overworking culture here, they have extra policies and extra requirements for them to do to prevent them from overworking. One of them being filling in this extra timesheet every single day. As soon as I log onto my computer, there's this timesheet that I need to go onto online, hit the start button and hit the stop button at exactly 8 hour time difference. If it's slightly off, I get in trouble. And they all assume that the rest of the global corporation has this feature. And I messaged one of my English friends who just started working when I was finishing up. And he was like, well, no, that looks fucking awful. And they all were like, is this not normal? What? And I said, well, yeah, like this is totally not normal. This is ridiculous. You guys work way too hard. And they're all saying like, oh yeah, we do work like a ridiculous amount of hours, yada, yada, yada. And then we were starting talking about like what time you guys gonna like leave and such. And they're saying like, oh, probably like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I'm like, ugh, I'm leaving now. If you guys ever see me again, you will never see me work a minute of overtime, except for today, because my boss needed something. And I said something on the lines of, それは人生じゃないね. Because that loosely translates to work life isn't life. And they were all like, oh, そうですね. Oh. But not one of them left with me. I was the only one. I'm always the only one to leave on time. I do feel a little bad about it, but not bad enough to stay. Fuck me, there's pictures of the pool. It looks unreal. Tokyo Tower view while swimming. Oh, don't. You're making me jealous, man. はじめまして、ボスさん。はじめまして、インテンスさん。あ、私のボスですか？ねえ、ボスさんは優しい人けど、その人けど時間がない。よく仕事します。He is a very hard worker, very overworked person. I think now that you see me in person, because he's had the view of what I do during the day alongside with the amount of work that I'm producing, and I was a lazy little, I was lazy as fuck today. I was on my phone a lot of the times. I was going back and forth from the bathrooms a lot of the times because I need to blow my nose. But I still did more work than the other developers that are on the team. And I was like, oh shit, maybe you can do a lot of work without looking really busy. At 52 followers, way to go affiliate. Oh, you're talking to Kotatsu Princess. I can't believe she's already hit 52, right? But she hit affiliate a long time ago. They changed the rules on Twitch so that now you don't need 50 followers anymore, like me and you did, Cafe. You just need 25, and then I think an average viewer per month of 3. It's very, very easy to get onto affiliate now. I think I know where I am. I believe we're back at the very bougie, not Roppongi Hills, the Arupita, the Aru something hills, where the biggest tower's now built. I think I turn right here. Again though, what is happening? I'm in the most populated city on the planet Earth, and there's still no one here. It's mental. Like, where is everyone? I feel like this is the right way. I hope. Question for you guys though. If Ruby and I did go live at the same time, who do you think you'd tune into? I'm of the opinion that a lot of you, including you, Alex, I know how vocal you are about Kotatsu Princess, will head over to Kotatsu Princess's stream. Especially because, one, it's her first ever stream, and two, she's just really fucking adorable to look at, right? Ooh. Ooh. And I won't mind too much if you do decide to abandon this channel tomorrow for Kotatsu Stream's channel. Did I just call it Kotatsu Stream? Kotatsu Princess's stream. So you have my blessing to go and check out her first ever stream. どちらですか? 知らない. I think it's this way. Oh, ごめんね。Wow. You know what? I am going to look at the map. Which way should I go? こっちかな? Yeah, this looks like the right way. Cool. Thank goodness. Wow. Where am I going? I'm heading back to Shimbashi. I'm going to be up early tomorrow for a collab. I genuinely didn't know if this collab was going to happen or not. Everything had kind of been left to last minute. I did message people a few weeks ago, but they've only just gotten in touch today saying that they're down to meet us up. I was considering, if they hadn't reached out, I would have gone back to Osaka and done an Osaka stream this weekend. But because they've now reached out saying like, oh, we'd love to like hang out, it'd be so good to like hang out again. That's a hint for you if you want to know who I'm streaming with tomorrow. I'm now staying a bit longer. What are those earbuds, by the way? What's the story behind that? So the story behind them is that when I was working in London, I wasn't as poor as I am now. And I bought myself a bougie pair of Powerbeats Pro. And these allow me to hear all of the alerts without disturbing the people around me. Because otherwise I'd have to do what a lot of other streamers do and have a speaker or something on my shoulder strap. But they're quite noisy, and Japan's not really known for tolerating noisy people. And right now there's a bit of a shift in the air, especially when it comes to not only people like me, but streamers as well. They're very, very looked down on around here. So I'm trying my utmost to be as well behaved as possible and hopefully change some people's opinions about streaming. Because a lot of people, they'll only ever see the people that go and harass someone or cause public disturbances and such. I want to be the streamer that comes along and they go, oh shit, it's actually quite sweet. This is actually all right. All he's doing is recording his face. He's not disturbing no one. And then more people that come along getting into streaming can go to places that I currently cannot go to, you know? Like there was one place when I collabed with Haru back in October, I want to say, where they just flat out refused to let her in because she had her phone and she was streaming around, and they're like, yeah, you absolutely cannot come in here. Same with Nanami-chan. When we went into Uniqlo, they kicked us out as soon as they saw her phone, man. Naruhodo ne. Nah. You can hear the TTS chat with earphone. Yeah, exactly. None of you have redeemed a channel points reward, so I'm not sure if they're working or not. I'm going to assume they are, though. What is this? But yeah, I'm not showing you around this part of the city so much because we saw it last night. So there's nothing new for me to show you. Tomorrow, though, I'm heading to a brand new part of the city. That is closed. I need to cross the street.
So I will be showing you a lot more. I don't know much about the place that we're going to. The person that I'm collabing with is the person that suggested we go there. I'm hoping they know a lot about that place though. Oh, I do need to start heading this way though. I almost overshot where I need to go. There is this lovely temple though. So weird seeing it though in the city, because I'm used to having these giant mountains like making it feel very sacred, but this is just, it just feels like a corporation with all the high-rise skyscrapers behind it, right? Kind of loses that element to it, doesn't it, when you have temples in the big city. With the phone, then what can you stream? If you don't use an action camera or DJI 3, then what can you do if you're streaming with your phone? What do you mean? You talking about TTS still, or are you talking about something else? I'm a bit lost, sorry. If I just had my phone, I'd be able to stream everything that I'm streaming right now. It would just be lower quality than what I want. If you go back through my VOD channel, you'll see some of the streams that I did before I had the camera working. I used to only use this phone on a cheap Amazon Basics selfie stick. Like you get kick out of Uniqlo. Oh yes, yes. Because the camera, whenever I refer to it as like go into stealth mode, I genuinely mean like actual stealth mode. People don't notice it as much. We went to Akihabara, me and Haru-chan, and whilst we were going through one of the figurine shops, a guy came over and he walked straight past me, didn't look in my direction once, went straight to Haru and spoke in English saying, oh yeah, you're not allowed to record or stream in here. And she's Japanese, so he just thought she was like a tourist recording videos for herself. Meanwhile, me, a white guy with a camera on my shoulder, was completely looked over because it blends in really well. That's why I love it so much. If you get your hands free, people don't notice, but hold a selfie stick, stands out like a sore thumb. Yes, you do. It's why I was a bit hesitant having the camera on me when I started streaming in Tokyo, because the selfie stick makes me look like such a tourist. On my shoulder strap at least, I can like, if I'm going to a family mart, I'll just turn the camera around, but even then, they don't mind. Because it feels less in their face, it's less upfront about what I'm doing. I use the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Lovely little gimbal camera. Shout out Kotatsu Princess for getting it me for my birthday. I would hold off on buying it though, Cafe, if you're looking to upgrade, because the next version is coming out this year, which hopefully will have a bunch more features. If it's got the features that I'm hoping it's got, I'm probably going to upgrade to it when I can. I secretly hold my phone and hide it behind my jacket. No stick or anything. If I ever get caught, I get in big trouble, as if I'm stealing or something. Yeah, some shops really don't want you to go in. I try my best. I try to make sure like I let the businesses that I'm entering know that I've got the camera. Because the worst thing would be for me to go in and cause this huge problem for everyone in there, right? I don't want that. So you might have heard me when I entered the pub say like, oh, I've got a camera with me, but I just want to record my face, is that okay? And most of the time people are completely fine with it. So long as you're not going to disturb the other customers, they don't care. Where am I? I thought I was heading into Shimbashi, but I seem to be completely in the wrong place. Okay, I just need to keep going. Forward. You have a bright blue phone strapped to your chest with a big lens adapter on it. Yeah, that isn't exactly stealth mode anymore. That is loud and proud mode. That is like an unsuppressed shotgun strapped to your chest, man. That's how loud that is. How is the phone, by the way? I did see that you were having issues with your microphone because you bought a dead cat to like try and help with the wind, right? For those that don't know, by the way, and you're watching, Intemp7 is a fellow Australian streamer who does bike rides out in the, I'm going to assume the Outback, because I don't know what the Outback actually looks like. Vancouver is not an IRL friendly place. Many shops don't allow video recording or IRL streaming at all. They even put signs up. Yeah, it's because, it's what I said before, right? There's a lot of streamers out there who have no, like, not even appreciation for, no consideration for their surroundings when they're streaming. They'll go and be loud and boisterous because that's what's popular online. And they'll cause issues for some staff members, say like the restaurant workers trying to make the restaurant nice for other customers. And dealing with these streamers that are loud, obnoxious, not caring about other people being disturbed, sometimes even becoming aggressive towards people, physical towards people. And for a lot of businesses, it's not worth the hassle of trying to deal with it, so they just outright ban it. Mike's fixed. Phone had 2 microphones. A little bit of sticky tape fixed it. Fair enough, man. Obviously, it's probably a bit out of your price range since you just started streaming, but the DJI Mic Mini has been a game changer for me. If you can get a hold of one, I totally recommend it, man. What's the plan for tomorrow? Plan for tomorrow is that I'm going to be collabing with a certain streamer from 10 a.m. and they've said that they can't stay out past, I think, 5 p.m. So it's going to be a full Japanese day, unfortunately. So for some of you guys, it might be during your bedtime. But they're going to take me around a certain part of the city that I've not been to yet. Don't really know what the plan is. It's all a secret and a mystery right now. I'm fairly certain this other streamer has no clue what they've got planned. I bought a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I love it. It's great, right? This is what I'm streaming to you guys now on. I've got it on a big old Ulanzi selfie stick. And just for like cycling content, driving content, because of the gimbal, it's fantastic. Like, this content looks really good right now, right? When you see the 4K recordings it makes, it's night and day. It's so much better than this. And this is already really good. Okay, 5-ish a.m. here. Better get to a nap before my day job. Jeez, you got a day job after this. Get some sleep. Thank you for dropping in. But take care of yourself, yeah? Thanks for the lamb. Nah, you didn't get any of it. That was all mine, man. Every time I go out somewhere, I try to film to practice. Yeah, it's a bit awkward when you first start using the Osmo Pocket because it is so small and it's got the gimbal on it. Sometimes I want to like quickly snap to something, but it trails behind and then slowly turns its head towards the direction that I want to record in. But once you get the hang of it, you get really good content from it. I do wish though, for filming things in vertical instead of horizontal, it turned the camera around. What it does instead is just crops the image, so it's like a vertical image. So you actually lose some footage by trying to film in vertical mode. Galaxy S26 just about to come out. Stability on it looks insane. It has horizon. That horizon lock would be a game changer for cycling streams. Man, the Samsung phone is a fantastic phone for streaming, but Moblin, the app, is such a game changer that it makes me want to just go for the iPhone instead, just so that I can get the Moblin app. With that app, you can have picture-in-picture, you can connect any number of wireless cameras to it, and you can stream entangle, which is the process of merging different cell phone signals together to make an even better, more powerful signal when you're uploading your footage, all within the app. And there's not a single Android app that does as much as Moblin does. Nowadays, the new phone, the price of the S26 has gone up by another $100 US, I think, right now. I was watching the MKBHD video on the way to Tokyo yesterday, and he was talking about it. Right, nearly home. I do need to pee again, which is a bit of a problem. I've realised why I keep needing to pee. I've got my belt on, and with the extra chub that I've put on, it's pressing right up against the belt. Woo boy. 240,000 yen for the S26 Ultra. Yikes.
It's not a surprise, but it's a yikes. Go for soju now. Nah. I'm done with drinks tonight. I need to save my money. Wow. I'm gonna loosen my belt a bit. I think that'll help. Ooh, there we go. But you don't even need the Ultra. The Ultra phone is a phenomenal phone. It's got a really cool feature now. It has built-in privacy filter. You know, the screens that you can put on a monitor to stop people from looking at your screen from a certain angle. It's got that just as a built-in feature now, which is, I don't know how they've done it. It's wizardry. But I would just wait for the fan edition of the Samsung phone to come out. That's the phone that Ruby and I use. She's got the S23 FE, and I've got the S24 FE on my wrist. It does lose out on some features, like the ultra-wide camera, Jesus Christ. The ultra-wide camera isn't stabilized, so it's very bouncy when we're walking with it. But other than that, it's a fantastic phone. And I think the newer models do have the image stabilization, which is the important feature for when you want to do streaming. Do you think you earn more money in Japan or Korea? Japan. That's not even a question. I earn way more money in Japan than I did in Korea. But that's because I was an English teacher in Korea and I'm a software developer in Japan. Built-in sussy mode. It is a built-in, like, what are you doing mode. As soon as you turn it on, yes, you got your privacy, but you're letting people know that you're up to something that you don't want others to see. There's a name for that, isn't there? Where if you try to prevent people from seeing something, they get more desperate to see that thing. I know Stephen Colbert, the late night talk show host, had a moment like that where he was interviewing a candidate for like an election or something, but the government were trying to stop him from going live on TV with him. So he posted it to YouTube instead. Streisand effect, that's exactly what it is. Thank you, Intense. Speaking of intense, I have an intense urge to pee again. I literally might wet myself. Is there anywhere that I can go to? No. Shit. That interview was fire. I've not watched it yet. I don't know much about it because I'm trying not to watch too much politics, especially American politics, where I literally have no sway over what they do. But because I'm on Reddit, because that's where I get my manga from, it's just unavoidable. Every single other post is a post about American politics. There's no escaping from it. And then when you talk about it, the Americans are like, oh, why do you care so much about American politics? It's like, because you guys, you force it on us. The rest of the world has to read about it because it's all anyone talks about. I'm sick of it. Yeah, I'm literally about to piss myself. I need to hurry. I think there's a convenience store over here, maybe? No? There's one there. Where's the crossing? Oh, there's no crossing. The media issue was the main issue, actually. More control of... Oh, thought? Oh, is that what they were talking about on the show? I mean, makes sense for them to talk about being blocked by the government, right? Sorry, I'm desperate. I'm seeing a family right in front of me. I might go on privacy mode now so I can run and feel good. Whoa. Right, put this in my pocket. I'll be back in a second. The beers ran through me. Whoa. Holy shit, man. There's even something up there. I wonder if we can get up there.
I think they're all temples or all places that used to be accessible.
Yeah.
Because if you look, that way is our cut off. And they don't look like they got kept.
I wonder, how much can you guys see? I don't want to walk away before you've seen it all. Oh, you can see all of it. Sweet. Doesn't that look fucking cool? I don't know what the structures in the walls are for, though.
Naturally formed caves?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go to the same one.
I say she want to do the same,
Same one.
She want you get the same one.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
You need me to scratch now?
Yes.
Oh no.
Is he strong?
I'm so scared.
Yeah. So sorry for this.
No, you don't have to do that. I'm so scared.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Those ones on top are moving quite a bit, no? Are they not gonna fall? This one's looking pretty bad. Hey! Woo! Well, I think we all knew that the champion would pull through again. But oh, yo, don't get that mad, bro. It's just a game. It's just Jenga.
Fuck the game, bro. Fuck the game.
You're fully waking me out. This is so fun. You know, figure out a way to slow down. Oh my god.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, bro, man.
Just bend blissfully. Ben?
Oh! 危なかったね。
She's giving it gas now. You look like an action star. You could give Tom Cruise a run for his money right now.
Wait, the dog heard that I had food.
Oh, they're here.
Daddy!
Just throw him. We're still going quite a bit fast.
Okay, that one didn't do much.
Alright, we're getting closer.
No.
We're getting closer. Oh, you just punched the ceiling. Are you okay? I can imagine. Closest I've ever gotten to wet myself on stream. Holy shit. I almost didn't make it. I got there and there was no toilet in the family mart that I left you. I ran, found a 7-Eleven, ran to the toilet, and it was occupied. And I was just stood there for like a minute going, this could be it. This could be my clean up an aisle 4 moment. This is gonna be so humiliating. I'm gonna have to end stream before coming back. But thankfully, the guy finished up. I ran straight in, slammed the door behind me. Oh, sweet nirvana. I can fasten my belt again. We're okay. This isn't the victory you think it is. Just robbed yourself an amazing clip. No, it wouldn't have been an amazing clip. It would have been something that stuck with me for years. I would no longer be Benji West, the streamer in Japan. I'd be Benji West, the man that pissed himself. There are certain things that I'd be like comfortable doing for a good clip. That is not one of them. Danny, you got your dick. I hope you're happy with it, man. Oh, but I'm sweating from like how close that I came to just pissing myself. Fucking hell. I would hang around here longer, but I think it's best for me to take you guys to the hotel, get in bed together, and then wake up nice and early for a long day of streaming with you fellas. But you'd have done it in Japan. Nah, fuck that. I don't want to have done it anywhere, man. Oh, I got a notification. What? Hey, thank you for the follow, Jehovah. Woo. I think I need to connect the Stream Elements bot for the other platforms as well. I don't know what platform you followed on. I need to fix that. Thank you so much for the follow. Where am I heading? I've gone right past it. I need to cross the road. It's the ultimate evolution of the thing in Japan meme. Nah, man. Everything is cool if you do it in Japan. That is true. That is genuinely true. Like, robots in Japan are just cooler than robots anywhere else. Like, you've got these cool nunchuck wielding robots in China, but when you bring them to Japan, then they're really fucking cool. You wanted yeah, but I don't know why it translates that specific emote to dick. Maybe it thinks the emote is a guy called Richard, and it's just like, yo, dick, how's it going, man? Maybe we've got just dirty minds and we're making it into something that it's not. Right, this way. Ooh. I think I'm right behind my hotel and there's a few nice looking bars this way. Got Hauki up there, not nice looking. It's further down that I thought was nice looking. This Tori Nikyu place. Wow, I need to sleep off whatever the hell is happening to me. I can't talk straight. I'm seeing a lot of massage parlours. I wouldn't mind getting a massage. But seeing as how the advertisements for a lot of the drinks places have just been women's chests, I don't think that's all they're offering. I think I'm near. Dix, am I near the standing bar that you took me to last night? This looks good. It's more of a restaurant izakaya than a drinking izakaya, unfortunately. Here we are. So we're right next to my hotel and there's a bar over here, but I think you have to go upstairs for that. Got a Toriniku place there. And I wonder how the Spanish restaurant's looking. I think the Spanish restaurant, yeah, it's closed, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I'll just take you guys up. Let's go relax in bed. It's been a long, hard day at work. Hey. There's my mask. Just gotta wait for it to come. You're just severely dehydrated from the toilet, just need a strong 0. Nah, man. Honestly, I promise you guys, when me and Ruby have both received our next paycheck, we'll take you guys. No worries, fine leg. We're wrapping up now anyway, because as I keep saying, I've got a stream tomorrow and I want to be my best self for it. I also missed out on a lot of sleep last night just from being ill. So I've got a lot of hours to catch up on. Here we are. Wait, I pressed the wrong number. There we go. That's embarrassing. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm still sweating from running to the bathroom. Honestly, I think it might be the extra weight that I put on. Wait, what's going on? Why can't I get in? There we go. I think the extra weight that I put on has made my trousers that extra bit tighter that I just can't hold in as long as I normally can. Tomorrow I'm going to be wearing my jogging bottoms, so I should last a lot longer.
Oh, but we're home. Right, there we go. Oh. Dear God. That pub though was so nice. I need to reach out to Cameraman Paul and let him know, like, I've really enjoyed the place that he recommended. Thank you so much. Let me get this off. It's hot. There we go. Oh. Bit of a strip show for you guys. Oh. I've got any wet sweat patches. A little bit. You can kind of see along my chest where I've been sweating. Fucking hell. Right. Time for the daily try and figure out who's currently live. I've already decided on who I'm rating, DX. He is the man, the myth, the legend, Nomadic Gaijin. Oh, Cameraman Paul is also live. And it would be cool to... Oh shit, I've got a conundrum. Right. So, Nomad is currently live. And he's at a karaoke bar. I know you guys love him. But Cameraman Paul is also live. And he is the guy that took me to the pub. So it would be quite nice for you guys to let him know that Benji really enjoyed the pub that he mentioned. Thank you for getting the raid messages in. Come for the banter, stay for the strip show. Now, you know what? I am going to raid out to Paul and say thank you for the pub. I feel like that's the perfect way to end this stream. Please do let Paul know that Benji, myself, really fucking loved the lamb at the Hobgoblin that he recommended. Paul is a sponsor too, so... Oh, he sponsors the pub? Then yeah. I love Nomad, and I'll probably raid out to him tomorrow. But tonight, I feel it has to be Paul, right? So let's go and raid out to him. / raid cameraman Paul. If I can spell his name, I'm a little tipsy. Did it work? Sweet. Right. Thank you for everyone that stayed for the raid. I will be back 10 AM sharpish in the west of Tokyo. I'm going to name drop exactly who I'm meeting. It is the one and only Haru-chan. My first ever collaborator is free this weekend to come hang out with me. I have no clue what we're planning to do, but I'm sure it'll be just as exciting as the first time we met up. Then tomorrow, I've got another potential collaborator, but not tomorrow, 2 days. I've got another potential collab, but it's still being worked out, so I'm not going to name drop who that is just yet. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry it's been a bit of a short one tonight. I did want to go a bit longer. I was hoping to start maybe like 2 hours earlier than I did. Scat the night. But I hope you had a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed the pub vibe with me. And send all my love towards Cameraman Paul. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have liftoff.